Or other players, past or present, who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan.
"2K Sports" welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Today's
changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Joel Embiid.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Maxi Kleber, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. And for Boston, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Young in at the 1. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Count that one.
This is right in Tatum's wheelhouse. That mid-range is his comfort zone.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Over Young. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Jason Tatum, that's his first personal foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here is Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Passes it to Brunson. Driving in. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Celtics. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Doncic. Hits the close-range jumper. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
And he gets it to go. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Banked in off the glass.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Doncic against Young, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 6.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Celtics passing it around. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside Hardaway. The 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Boston. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason to see if they can take advantage. I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And it's Brown missing. Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Celtics. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Al Horford. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Trae Young. Shots good by Williams.
When Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Dinwiddie, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum, working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Brunson up top, guarded by Kuzma, and he makes that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Tatum passes to Hero. Dinwiddie outside. Tatum wide open, he fires one, and it's Boston with another.
Pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jason Tatum on point.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to Brunson. With some arc. Here's Tice. Williams with the block. They get it back. Brunson, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Williams kicks to Kuzma. There's Hero with the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Back to Hero. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here's Brunson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Celtics lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Travis Bertans out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then it's Green, and it's Doncic in at the point. Here's Bertans, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Bertans got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Mavs.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third. People still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs. Here's Dinwiddie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Now, here's Bertans. He's covered by Hero. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dinwiddie kicks to Hero. Here's Smart. Kuzma passes to Hero. Drops in the tray. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Dallas calls timeout. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Brown comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Young is subbed in for Hero. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Embiid against Doncic. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Bucket is good. Young's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Celtics.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 17 now. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Here's Smart. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
And Doncic, here we go.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Mavericks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. And there's the pass to Smart. First ball movement by Boston. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And Young, here we go. It's good. He's got 6.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Doncic with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Basket counts.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Young dishes to Brown. Here's Embiid. Kleber with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Some changes for Boston. Horford comes in for Williams. And it's Tatum in for Smart. And then for Dallas, Daniel Tice is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in for Hardaway. Brunson with it, picked up by Brown. 6 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 29.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Back to Brown. The three from Tatum. Mavericks with the rebound. From deep three-point range. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Hero, that's a two-pointer, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Gap.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 29 points, 2 rebounds, and 1.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Embiid is out there with Horford, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum drives in. Young outside. Pass to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Young left side. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Down low. Now, here's Doncic. He has 29. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Yep, it counts. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal. Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the power forward, Maxi Kleber, out of Würzburg, Germany. The same hometown. Doris, you know this is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleber has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
Brunson against Brown. The pass to Brunson. Now, Kleber. Over Embiid. Kleber, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And Embiid throws it down.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And the Mavericks call time here. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Embiid. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Davis Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in for Luka Doncic. And there's the drive. Brunson, no good.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Brunson. He has 5. On the wing, Green. Pass to Hardaway. Over Williams. Hardaway, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Tatum finds Young. Here's Horford for the tie. Brown inside the line. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. There's Innes, the pass to Powell. They shoot again. That shot off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Horford dishes to Young.
2 minutes.
Williams kicks to Horford. Young from outside. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
1:44 left here in the 3rd quarter. Green, the pass to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. Now, here's Bertans. Pass to Brunson. On deep, and it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Horford. Earl comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Young. And Dallas also making a switch. Tice is checked in. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer. And now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great runs are not only about putting up numbers. It's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And the Mavericks call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Brunson. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break, averaging about 19 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Boston.
And that one, good. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Passes it to Green. A 3. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Dinwiddie from past the arc. They get a hand on it. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Bertans can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Celtics. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Tatum kicks to Williams. Euro on the wing. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Brunson. Dallas, no good that time either. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Doncic out there with Green. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Williams. Hero on the wing. A 3-ball. Kleber with the rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
The shot's good from Tice.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The 3 for Doncic. And Boston with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. Here's Dinwiddie. Boston again missing. Mavericks trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Tatum dishes to Embiid. And the pass to Hero. And they get it back in the corner. Tatum with it. There's the triple. Shot's good by Hero.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Kleber. Doncic outside. Shoots from the elbow. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Over in the corner, Green. Doncic outside. Takes it from 10, and he hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 31.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is adjustments. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tyler Hero. And Trae Young subbed in for Dinwiddie. Dallas also making some changes. Hardaway's checked in for Daniel Tice. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Green. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Brunson. And here is Kleber. Shoots over Embiid, and the rejection by Embiid. Here's Tatum, and he drives in. Brown kicks to Horford. And here's Young from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding him.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Looking to end the run. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Horford. Brown dishes to Embiid. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
And so Tatum nails them both. Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic outside. Passes to Brunson. Another 3 for Dallas.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Young from outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th, and even 50%. Doncic passes to Brunson. Horford against Hardaway. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Latrey. And no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum passes to Young. Celtics passing it around. The offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over. Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Brown on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 10.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And the basket by Tatum.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenge every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.